Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. That, I believe, is my next hike. It is to the Pink PIllbox, which is 600 some feet up on this little mossy knoll. This is gonna be an easy one to end out the day. All right, so what are we doing? We are going to the top of this thing. This is the, I don't know what the official name is, but we're going up to the Pink PIllbox. Anyway, I think my car's safe just on the road. I don't get why they don't have like trailheads and parking lots here. It's kind of odd, but we're gonna hammer up here. It started off very steep. Can you see it? See the Pink PIllbox up there? That's where we're going, however we're getting there. It's just following this, like, I mean, I guess these are the slopes of this hill. Just super bouldery and rocky. So it's not super easy walking. Maybe it'll get easier higher up, I don't know. We're probably only up 150 feet or so. So 25% of the way, and I already saw 4 people coming down, although there's not a lot of cars on the street. I think this is a sunset hike, is what I've been told. So way up into wherever Ka'ala is, and the ridge where we just were. Not totally sure. You can't see it. It's in the clouds. So a little bit higher up, look at this tree. With all the roots all over the rocks, it almost looks fake. This is so cool. Here's another one of these cool trees just right on the face of the rock. I've never seen this before. Super cool. Just kind of switch back in our way to the upper slopes here. Over halfway up at this point. I'd venture probably closer to 2/3. Yeah, it's easy to follow. It is a little overgrown in some parts. Yeah. And it's hot and muggy. Where is this taking us? Someone's gonna have to fill me in, by the way, on what these pillboxes are. I'm assuming they have some significance, either for the military back in the day or something. I mean, these 2 pillbox hikes I've done are really tiny. So it's not like they're that high up. Maybe they're lookouts. It's not like it's some emergency shelter that's up on top of a high mountain. But I'm curious what the pillbox's historical significance is. So if you know, let me know in the comments, please. So it looks like the trail is gonna wrap us around the nose and then up to the ridge. As much as I'd like to just rump up that gully, going off trail here is arguably tougher than going off trail in the desert. Because you just can't see. Just like rainforest jungle mess. So I'm gonna follow the path. By the way, I'm thinking that first hike I did the first day that I got turned around on, that's probably the hardest hike. It is so far, for sure, by a lot. So I'm thinking I just got unlucky and managed to choose like the most overgrown off-trail hardest hike on the wettest day right when I got off the plane. So just unlucky. It's been very nice today. I've really enjoyed the hikes I've done, even when they're steep. Should have just recorded this whole thing because it's only gonna be like, I don't know, 15 minutes tops, probably less, 12 minutes to the top or something, I'm guessing. So let's just keep recording to make this more than a 3-minute video. Holding my phone in my hand, so when I put it in my pocket, it gets wet because my shorts are wet. So I'm letting it air out up in front of me. So hopefully I don't have to use both hands for any class 4 or 5, then I'll be screwed. A lot of beaches here. This is on the south side of the island over, you know, we're pretty far west. Honolulu's, I don't know what it is, not that far mileage wise, 20 miles east, and then Waikiki's another, you know, 10, 15 or something. But the speed limits in Hawaii, by the way, even on the highway, are very low. Like you'll be driving on a highway and the speed limit's 35. Like 2 lanes each way, no lights, it's a highway. The speed limit will be 35. Like what the hell? And then even on the major H1 highway, when you're driving through Honolulu, the speed limit's 45 on like the major highway on the island that has like 4 or 5 lanes each way. It's very odd. And then even this main road, it goes along the coast, the speed limit's like 25. So I just have to be careful driving because I find myself going what I would consider normal speed for these roads. The speed limit is a lot less. So we're hitting something up here. Not the pink guy. Sorry, I'm not moving that quickly because I'm talking to y'all. We can get a little more aggressive here. We've hit a pole. Significance, unsure. Let's give you the view. You can go play on the ridge. There's some waves. There's a lot of open ocean. Oh, look. We're already almost up, but I think we're gonna go above the pillbox to the actual highest point, maybe, which isn't that much higher. They're not even on the pink. They're on another structure. All sorts of structures up here. Okay, almost up. Whew. Well, here's Mr. Pink. Let's go to the high point first. Then we'll come back on the ridge to Mr. Pink. Probably just should have popped up on the ridge to start with. Oh well. Ah! High point? Maybe? No? All right, a little higher. Now we're on the ridge. Whoa. I was looking down to, I think Waikiki, but I'm not totally sure. Looking straight down highway. Wish you could see all the big mountains now. Boop, boop, boop. All right, this is gonna be the high point of this little baby hill. Big step move. Oh, even bigger step move. Although, looks like we have steps to aid us. Yeah. Oh yeah, great view. The whole coast. There's some big power plant there, by the way. Yeah, you might be seeing to Honolulu and then continuing around the corner to Waikiki, I think. But it could be further. Honolulu could be further too. It probably is. So, I'm gonna get a picture for the thumbnail. Big towers out there. It's a big, vast valley. So we went up this and went somewhere up to the, I think that low saddle for our Ka'ala trail, and then we just banged a right and went straight up. So your summit's up in the cloud somewhere, the high point of the island, and then we were just on that ridge. So you can see the initial steep ascent, you can see all the grassy knolls where it's flatter, and then up in the clouds, or I went to one of the summits, not the highest one though, and then it just keeps going onto that ridge. There's your Pink PIllbox. So pretty cool. I'll show you. Maybe I'll go get on top of that or go inside that after. But pretty nice up here. By the way, this is called Pu'u O Hulu Trail. So I'm curious. I want to get down in here for you. Hopefully I'm not going to get ambushed. Hello? You're not going to be able to see. I mean, I guess if there were a bad storm, but I don't think you would get, I mean, you just get rained on. You could stand in here and then you could still look out, still ventilation, which is cool. So, yeah, cool. Let's get back out of this. Let's not bang our head into the concrete. That would not be good. And let's go show you the other structures here. Cross. Not very sturdy. It's just ridge. It's just ridge romp here. This is super nice rock. I know I've said that before. On top of this little point. Deep, deep, deep. It's just this nice volcanic solid rock. It's not like the volcanic rock that's super sharp. It really messes up your shoes, which I'm more used to, I guess, on the big island. So that was a big upper body move. We're on top of the Pink PIllbox. There's another one here with a pink railing. There's another one there. I don't get what all these things are, but like I said, someone comment for me what they are. This is a pretty big, this is like a good 5 foot. Yeah, just, yeah. Mr. Pink, can we get in you? Yeah, you just gotta work your way in if you want to go in, but all sorts of graffiti and the like. It's painted pretty nicely though. So, but a bunch of trash, unfortunately. Don't leave your trash in here, guys. And then that couple, when I came up, was on top of this one with the pink railing, you know, guardrail. Kind of a big drop to get off, but I don't see why this is like a good, I don't know, 7 or 8 foot drop. Yeah, made it. Oh, this one's a little bigger in here. Ooh. Yeah, more artwork. I won't disturb their little romantic pillbox adventure. So anyway, just headed down now, and I don't really need to record much more. All right, sorry, I gotta at least show you all the pillboxi. Here's on top of this last one near the nose. Great view of the road. Yeah, one more to check out. Did I check this one out? This one's more of the blue variety, sea turtles. Nice corbels. Look at those nice concrete corbels. Yeah, I like these. I will say the steepest part of this hike is near the bottom, and it's also much more bouldery, and it's when you're trying to move fast and you can't see because of plants, you got to really be careful you don't mess up your ankle. So it's hard. And by the way, when you're sweaty and the water gets in your glass, or the sweat gets in your glasses, it distorts, you know, it's like you're looking through water, so it's like distorted. So it's not the best recipe for trying to step down a bunch of rocks, run through a bunch of boulders when you have blurred vision due to water and sweat. All right, and that's gonna do it for Pu'u O Hulu, also known as Pink PIllbox. Pu'u, P-U apostrophe U, must mean like peak or summit or something, because it starts off a lot of names here, so that must mean like mountain or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, said the first 200 to 300 feet vertically is the steepest part. Car's still here, good news. So that's gonna call it for the full day too. I've had 2 pretty successful days of hiking, I would say.